We are live, Linda. We are live. We're live
Woohoo!
on. Where are we live? Hello, everybody.
Good
I am in
evening.
the background here. We are live. I can see us on Facebook. It is evening, isn't it?
Yep,
Good
the last
evening,
evening of the
everybody.
year.
It is the last evening of 20. I don't think any of us will be disappointed in leaving this year behind us, though. What do you think, Linda?
Well, it's just been a bit different, but it's how you've
A
coped
bit,
with it.
a
That's it.
bit different, she says.
Got to think
Yes.
positive.
So
Nothing we could do about it.
there really hasn't, and I just hope that 2021 just brings us a little bit more social interaction in person.
And vaccines.
Definitely.
Oh,
Welcome, everybody. I can see there's people joining in, Linda, so they're all starting to come in. And even if you're watching this in replay, welcome. I am in the background. This is my screen that you can share, and you can see Linda's beautiful face
hi.
just to the left there. Say hi, Linda.
Evening. How are we all? Hope
What have you
everybody's
got in your
well.
head?
Looking forward to the new year.
What is that in your head?
Oh, that's my nerdy hat. It's a bit hug me knee tonight. No. Hug me knee. I'm
No.
just getting ready for the celebrations. Celebrations. I'll have that on my
Oh,
head and the champagne bottle will be in the other hand. But it's all
oh
healthy stuff, of
goodness.
course. Get
Aye,
me revved up
clearly.
for Tuesday night. Yay! Pilates
Healthy
boot camp.
tremors. Okay, so Linda's already in the party spirit. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm actually having a Starbucks right now. So we
Oh,
wanted to jump on just briefly. We don't want to take too much of your drinking and partying time, but we wanted to make you all aware of the new Pilates boot camp that we have for the new year. It's on the 5th of January at 5:30. That's a Tuesday, so you can see the details on the screen that we're sharing with you. So that's in 5 days' time. And the idea behind this is something that we have done in person within TYPP in Glasgow. To be honest, oh goodness, going back to my SJ Fitness days, away back to 2006, probably, we used to do these annually. But we haven't done one in person for a few years, Linda. Why not? Why
yeah.
have I not done this?
Because we've been so busy doing everything else, the reformers dominated everything. But it's time to really start the new year, get it off in a really good fit start, get us all going because it has been pretty crappy to say the least.
It
So
really
this will get
has.
the body moving, get the mind going. Oh, exciting stuff. It's great. Get Monday holiday out the way, which is lovely. Then Tuesday, go, go, go. And it gives everybody something positive to look forward to and really gets them started off in a good, healthy manner, getting back into Pilates, get the breathing going, get the roll downs, we shoulder bridge, few rollovers. Oh, getting excited already.
I can't wait. I can't wait. No, exactly. So it was always just the other day, wasn't it, Linda? We were thinking about, how do we, obviously we're in lockdown, we're in tier four again.
Yeah,
So
again.
classes are off again. And
Yeah.
let's face it, nobody really knows when everything will start back up properly in person. And I know that there's loads of people that still don't feel comfortable about returning even when classes are allowed.
Yeah.
So we wanted to try and do something that brought TYPP to you, and this is going to be delivered via Zoom. So we will be
Mhm.
able to see you. We're going to get we'll have a big TV screen where all your wee faces will be there, so there'll be no hiding. So,
And
so
also that
there
this is
will be.
something that clients have been asking for. I mean, I think the start of all the recorded classes in TYPP anytime in the first COVID lockdown was received really well with clients. Then towards the end, everyone was getting fed up with the whole COVID scenario and trying to get back to work
Yeah.
and such like. So that's it petered out. So this is really starting off again, but with a different theme, and it's not something that you need to tune into same time each week, blah blah blah. And it's also it's got more in it. It's got all the components. It's got the cardio, the tone type exercises to start with, then Pilates for mixed abilities, and then finishing off with the rigor. Sorry, the trigger. Maybe rigor will have set in with trigger point and stretching and relaxing. So
Hopefully not.
it's a really good way to get both your mind and your body back into it, especially if you're, I was going to say back at work, but if you are starting work that day, so you're sitting in front of a computer all day trying to get back into the groove. So it's a great way to start the year. And then, we will
Yeah,
follow up with other classes and opportunities online, because that is the way we've got to go until the tier restrictions are lifted or reduced. And who knows when that will be.
absolutely. And as Linda had picked up on there, when we were thinking about what best to do online, we understood, we were listening to what was going on and looking at the numbers and talking to other health and fitness professionals around not just the UK but around the world. And everybody has been getting fatigued with just being on Zoom. We're all zoomed out, really, aren't we?
Mm.
But
I remember
we,
when a Zoom was just a nice lolly and it was lovely. Do you remember that, SJ?
I do
Don't tell me
actually
you're too
remember
young here for
Zooms.
it. Yes,
No, I was
yes. It was a
no.
rocket. Whoa.
You can still get Zooms.
You can
You
actually, yeah.
can.
Get the
Yeah.
multi-packs in the supermarket. Yeah. A
There we
new year.
are. That's. I'm hoping that that's the way. That's the kind of Zooms that I'll be consuming soon.
Yep.
Not this kind of Zoom. But what we didn't want to do, right, as Linda was saying there, was just get back to this kind of timetable of, oh, there's a mat Pilates class on, oh, there's this. What we found was people were just getting fatigued. So what we're doing here is we're going to be bringing mini series of master classes, workshops, running these fairly regularly. We're still working out the absolute details of how often they'll all be going, but they will be regularly. So there'll be specific workshops and master classes that you can just dip in and out of. And I should say that all of these, even if you can't make that specific time, you will be able to access them at any point later as well. So even if they don't make the live one, which we would say, please come, because there's interaction and we will be
Mhm.
coaching you through Zoom because we'll be able to see you
Yep.
and give you guidance and help. You'll be able to ask questions. So it's definitely a much better experience if you're there live.
Hmm.
But if you
Yeah, there's
can't,
a bit of interaction there, which is good.
absolutely. So they'll have the replays. The thing that we really heavily invested in, Linda, that I think we have done pretty well is the behind the scenes
Hmm.
of that
Yeah.
membership area. So there's a whole big TYPP anytime membership area that we have spent so much time, energy, blood, sweat, tears getting that all together, that we've got this really nice interface that you can easily click into that's nowhere near Zoom, right? There's nowhere near Zoom. So let's talk about what's in it. So Linda, as you had kind of alluded to, there's this is going to be about 2.5 hours long. This boot camp. Now that's quite a long time, isn't it? When you think about
Hmm.
it, most people will be
But
like, "Well,
then
I'll be able
if
to last."
if we were doing that in the studio though, it would be that time. So we're replicating that for everyone in their own homes as such. And if it means, you get the kids to granny's, or you can't actually do that just now, can you? If you put them in the next room with the television or whatever, and your husband or your partner or whoever can look after them,
Just
because
get them to join
everybody
in.
deserves some me time. That's it. You don't need to go out in the cold, dark night. It's there in your own front, back, whatever room as such. So, it's great. It's just switch off time. And it should be a
Yeah,
bit of fun because of the interaction. So it's sociable as well, mindful, physical, the whole bit. What's not to like? Great.
perfect. I totally agree. And in terms of what you were saying there, Linda, that we all do need a bit of me time, and more
Yeah.
so this year than any year, that we just need to invest, especially in our health. There's
Hmm.
no better investment, and your mental health as well. I think that the way that we're designing these mini series, almost like the workshops and masterclasses, where we are going to run them on Zoom so that there can be interaction,
Yeah.
but also have the replays afterwards. But you've also then got access for those of them that are on that TYPP anytime. They've got access to those classes that they can pick up anytime, so they can get themselves, if they want to do a class at 7:30 in the morning, they can.
Uh-huh.
It's there for them.
It's there. They have the
So
facility. Yeah.
exactly. So what we've got in 2.5 hours sounds long, but honestly, it's not. I remember doing these in person, and people would be like, "I'm not sure I will last that long or be able to do it. I'm not fit enough." And I want to say now, and you'll agree with me here, Linda, that it doesn't matter what level they're coming in at,
Oh,
they,
no,
they will
not at all. No, no,
they
no,
will
no, no. It's
manage.
just to get everyone moving, and whatever level you are at, that is the level you will work to. But it will be like, as if you were there because it's segmented as such. So there will be a break, right? Get a drink, chill, right? Go and get your foam roller out, fix your mat. The next section's mat Pilates or whatever. So yeah, it'll all be quite relaxed, and chilled so that you can enjoy it while enjoying the movement as well. And
Absolutely.
also, as with everything with Pilates, every movement can be adapted or adjusted to suit every level. So, as I say, you go at your own level.
I love it. It's making sure that everybody just feels comfortable. It doesn't matter their entry point. Now,
Mm,
if you were completely new to Pilates, yes, we would always recommend that you do one of our beginners courses. You'll get way more out of that, and that's something we will be delivering online. Linda
mm,
will pop on and do another live about that, but
yeah.
you will still be able to even get a wee taster, a flavour, and still get your body moving, even if you're completely new to Pilates. You would be fine. Now, in terms of the tone and 20, that what I plan, get your music, turn your speakers up. It's going to be fun. It will be high energy, but God, it doesn't matter what your fitness level is going to be. I will always give you options. I suppose my speciality is working with people that are pretty broken, and so it doesn't matter what limitations you have. I'll be able to coach you through the screen. I'll be able to
Hmm.
see what you're doing and guide you, and it's only 20 minutes. So that's really to get your metabolism, a wee boot up the bum after sitting in the sofa, the dark nights, the sluggish, all that food and alcohol that we've all been consuming. Let's give it all a boot up the backside. There'll then be a wee kind of time for you to recover, go to the toilet, and then Linda will then take over with her mat Pilates class. So what you got planned in this class, Linda?
Oh God, there's so many moves, and so many different ways to do them all. But make sure it's for real mixed ability as such. So as I say, it doesn't matter what level you're at, but it's always good to get into the moving the spine, the shoulder bridges, I like a few wee rollovers and rolling like a ball and a bit of side work, bit of core work. And of course, I just love planks. But of course, planks can be done on your knees. It doesn't matter. So good, mixed, nice, relaxed pace, thinking about the breathing and just getting your body in tune, getting your head connected with everything else, getting the spine moving. I'm feeling the groove already. Oh, hey, hey. In fact, today I was about to say I had my husband on the lounge floor, but that doesn't really sound right. I was going through a couple of different moves and I said to him, right, he's got very stiff spine. Lumbar spine's a nightmare. So come on, let's try the rollover. So he sort of rolled over and then got this momentum. His head and shoulders and everything came forward to come over. And I'm going, no, 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 no. Let's just take it slowly. Let's just think about your breathing. And eventually he actually got it, which was great. Now, that's the first time he's been able to achieve a semblance of a rollover without his head and shoulders coming up and be like a Tommy Tippy cup. So yeah, great success. But if he can do it, I hate to say it, but anybody can. So it's just the
Anybody
timing and
can.
the breathing. So looking forward to it. He's not here, he can't hear
Linda,
me, so
what
that's
would you say to somebody? Because obviously, I suppose in TYPP we do specialise in working with people who are invested in their health or want to be invested in their health,
fine. Yeah.
who
Uh-huh.
really value health and wellness and feeling good, not just the types of people that come to us are looking for as more of an elite service. They're not looking for that kind of hit training or
Uh-huh.
bashing your body, lose weight in 5 days, and
No, I think
all
what you're
about
saying
being
is
skinny.
right. And I think most of them have been through that at some stage in their life. And while it might have been fine at the time, it doesn't have the longevity. It doesn't have the effect on the head, and it doesn't have the long-term effect on the body. And I think that the most difficult thing in Pilates to master is your Pilates breathing, and then that sets you up for everything else. So it's an understanding of what your body needs. It's not a quick fix. It's a way of life. I mean,
Absolutely. Oh, I love that.
like USG, I was always into the running, the cardio, and everything else. Which is why two of us have sort of, hip replacement, blah blah blah, everything else that goes with it. And sometimes you've got to go through all that to get out the other side and appreciate what works for you and what's going to work for you long term. You can always go to the gym and do your weights and everything else if you want, but Pilates provides it all over: strength, tone, flexibility. It's almost like a secret weapon. Never thought I'd hear myself
I love
saying
that.
that, but hey, it is. It's
I
great.
know. Change
We are
things, but
converts.
your black belt, what was it you did? Black belt, I want to say
Oh,
karate, but you're going to slap
second
me
Dan
down for that.
Shotokan.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it took me a
I
while to learn
clearly,
to slow down. Yeah, it took me a while, ages and
and then
ages
all
and
the
ages. I
running.
remember when I used to go to Pilates years ago, the instructors then would be saying, "No, can you just slow down?" Oh, all right,
And
okay. Because it was all about fast, boom, 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 boom. And now I
did you
find
just want to
myself
round
saying the
kick
same
them?
thing. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, fast and furious. How many punches and kicks can you get in, No, not about that.
Uh,
Slow down. Now it's less is more, and it's all about your breathing.
yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It really does. And it's taken that, we were talking about this list yesterday, Linda, when we
Hmm.
were in clinic, and that it's taken that we get a lot of clients that come to TYPP are in chronic pain. They have,
Yeah.
they are usually professional women and men that are successful in what they do.
Hmm.
They have pushed themselves professionally, and also whether it be within their health and fitness, they might be riddled with injuries, or they
That's
might
right.
have like postural pain. We've got a lot of clients that have get really stressful jobs that maybe posturally put them into a position. Quite a lot of surgeons, and a few of them that are
Control room.
having to be in,
Yeah.
exactly, they're in positions for long periods of times, and their bodies are just broken. Necks,
Yeah.
backs,
It's life.
arms,
It's life,
shoulders.
isn't it? Life and work. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you want to
And
carry
what,
on working and living at that level, you need to invest in your body. It's like your car, you've got to have your MOT, get new tires, a service, whatever. Your body needs that as well.
yeah, I love it. And that's essentially what we're trying to do, is just welcome, I suppose, people into that kind of community of like-minded people who really are invested, not just in quick fixes, but actually making those kind of lifestyle long-term changes for the better,
Yeah, yeah,
really. So that's Linda's Matt Pilates class. So that will last.
yeah,
It'll be about an hour, around that kind of
yeah.
time. But please don't let the worries. Remember, we are not going to hammer you. We're not going to kill you. That's not our intention.
Oh, no, we want
Our
it to be a bit of fun as well. Yeah, it's got to
Yes,
be
it will
fun.
be fun.
We all need
You
fun.
will feel good after this, not feeling like you've been dragged through a bush backwards and beaten up.
No, be energized. Yay!
Exactly. I will then take over from Linda. You'll have a kind of a comfort break after the Pilates class for a short moment, and then get
That's a
yourself a
very
drink.
polite way of saying because you've been working your core, you probably need to go to the loo.
Thanks, Linda.
Hey,
Yeah, it's true. So a comfort break. Try to be polite. It just doesn't suit me.
no, you're
Um,
right.
I know. Just say it. Yeah, if you need to go for a pee or a poo,
Oh,
then
too much
you will have
information.
time. TMI, TMI. So after that, what we'll then do is kind of we'll say to you, have your room set up, dim the lights, have it warm, have it cozy. And I'm going to then take you through really releasing and unwinding, working in your myofascia, so your muscle tissue, working in unraveling those knots and the tension from your full body, from your head right to your toes. We will access that tissue, will release, will unravel. And you will, honestly, it is the closest
I'm
thing
in
you're
the
going to
zone. You've got
get.
on that
Oh, I
calm voice.
Oh no, I
Woohoo!
really do. It's like a flip a switch. I don't know where it comes from. I know. But it's funny, isn't it? Yeah, you go from like one extreme of like high energy
Yeah.
to okay, now we are melting. Now,
Mhm.
for this session that I'm doing with you, I would love if you had a foam roller, but it's not essential. You can do everything that I'm going to do in this session with as much as a tennis ball and a bath towel, if that's all you've got. So don't let that worry you or think, oh, I can't do it, I don't have the equipment. It's not a problem. I will show you how to adapt normal household things that you have that will allow you to take part. But you need at least to have a tennis ball or something that size, a wee ball. That sounds a bit naughty, but you know what I mean. Ideally, you'll have a squidgy trigger point ball. Now, if you are going to be stressed out about that, thinking, oh no, can't get it, we do have some of them in the studio for like £2. They're not mega expensive. So if you really are freaking out, I am in the clinic on Monday. You can pop in if you so wish to pick
Be a
up a trigger
squidgy
point
ball.
ball.
Yeah.
Yes, and we do have foam rollers in stock as well. So but you don't need them. But if you were like, no, I don't quite like that, then where there is a will, there is a way. Now, that really what I aim to do with that session is to completely open up your connective tissue and just unravel your knots. So you're going to be doing, it's almost like a trigger point Pilates session, mobility, opening up your spine, opening up every joint in your body. Well, that's what I'm aiming to do. And by doing that, when you open up your joints, you will free up and you will allow your muscles to then function better. Because when your joints are closed, your muscles become weak. Your muscles can't fire. You will lose strength if you have closed joints. So if we mobilize and open the joints, we will get better muscle activation. You will feel amazing. You might be coming to this and you've got lower back pain and you'll think, Sarah Jane, why are you spending so much time on my butt? Why are you spending so much time on my IT band? But the connection and your body doesn't just work in one wee, oh, my pain is there, that's where the problem is. The reality is that where the pain exists, the problem doesn't. So in this session, we will work from head to toe, covering all bases, and I promise you, you will be floating and you will have the best night's sleep ever at the end of it. So that's what we plan. We'll then have wrap up, we'll say cheerio, and you will have access to the recording as well. So we'll give you access to the recording. Now, we have made this so accessible. I think when we do this in person, now I should say when we do this in person, we usually provide a kind of buffet lunch. We usually have like a kind of healthy lunch with these things,
Yeah.
but it's usually around, I think, usually between like 45, £55 or something like that. In person, this usually comes out at somewhere in that, I can't remember exactly, or 60, somewhere in that kind of 40 to £60 mark. You're getting this full workshop for £18. It's it's a no-brainer, really. What do you think, Linda?
Well, it's a realistic price. Obviously after Christmas everybody's broke, so you're not, pricing it out of the market. I think it's good. It's a good way to get started. Most classes for any individual classes would be sort of 10 to 15 quid, and you've got 3 rolled into one there, so it's a bit of a
Yeah,
bargain for the new
exactly.
year. But that's where we want to start off the new year, positive, and offering value for money, as well as a bit of the
Definitely.
expertise, as SJ was just saying. So it should be fun. It ticks all the boxes, and it's the best way to start the year.
Love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And a fantastic wee close to that. So we'll not keep them
Yep.
too long. So
That's
let's
it.
talk about how you book, the logistics of it. So we'll put the link up, the booking link, but essentially it is on the TYPP homepage. So that if you go into typp.co.uk, this is what our homepage looks like right now. It looks a bit different. Have you noticed, Linda, it's different?
Oh, I've noticed.
No,
Yes,
maybe do. What did you
definitely.
notice? See?
Oh,
Maybe figure.
everything from the colour to the text. God, she always does this to me. It's really nice. You've done a great job.
What's going on? What's going? She doesn't. She just laughs at me. So it's basically up here as a banner. So you just click that, and it will take you to the information page. It'll essentially that will take you to this page. But this is our new page. So if you're ever looking for any information, go here. This will tell you how to start Pilates. These are obviously your one-to-ones. These are obviously your online. And then if you are returning, this is how your information on how to return back to sessions for clients that haven't been since March. So this is all your information in there. But We will leave you there, not keep you any longer. I know that you're just waiting to crack open that bottle of champers, and I've actually got a fabulous bottle that I was gifted by a lovely friend. Um, I don't know what it's called, but it's one of these fancy champagne. I don't know. Certainly
Sounds
a
nice.
good a good a
Sounds
good 100 quid's worth. I was like, ooh,
nice. I noticed you didn't
yes,
bring that
lovely.
into the studio. Eh?
No, Ewan's not even getting any of that. Just me. It's going down my neck.
Love it. Love it. Good. Great.
Right. Well, we'll let everybody go there, Linda. It was fabulous to just have your input in there as well and your energy. I think we need to do
Yep.
more of these. You
Nice to
can
come
all
in
let
and
us know
chat.
what you think. It is,
Well,
isn't
that's
it?
dead right. We always need feedback. But everybody, have a great new year. Enjoy tonight. Hug me knee. Even if you're in behind closed doors, can't go anywhere, see anybody. It's the end of the old year and the start of the new one. So that's us all set.
Yeah,
So have a ball. Yeah.
totally agree. Happy New Year, everybody. And
Yes.
let's make 2021 a fantastic fresh start, a fresh start for everybody, for you.
Yeah.
Make it your best. Let's enter this new year
Straight
with
in
a
my heart.
positive
Hey.
mindset. Absolutely, I know. Right, we'll see you all later.
What's my bonnet? Good.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks. Happy New